Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about another engine on the history steam locomotives. And you already know what it is by now. But it's the famous C&O Chesapeake and Ohio Canal, number 2716. The 2716 was given to the C&O as a 284 locomotive. Other railroads called their 284s Berkshires, but C&O called their 284s Kanawhas, like the Kanawha River. The 2716 was sent to be given to the Clinchfield Railroad for their steam excursion program. Unfortunately, the 2716's the Clinchfield steam program was canceled, and the 2716 was taken back. Then the 2716 was purchased by the Southern Railway as used for their steam excursion program, and so the C&O Canal merged in a new dress as Southern 2716. The locomotive made a great excursion run as she muscled great and strong and heavy freight trains over the Southern Railway. She became a powerful locomotive and felt like she was unstoppable. Everybody loved seeing this engine run down the rails. It felt like its career was just beginning. But unfortunately, the 2716 had developed cracks in her firebox, and sadly, she was retired, and Nickel Plate Road 765 was called in as a replacement. Unfortunately, in 1944, the 765 was also retired because that locomotive had a lot of mechanical issues. And so, 2716 was brought back into service and turned back into her original color. The locomotive made a few runs in the early years, including pulling a lot of passenger trains. And the 2716 was brought out to be a running mate to 765. But sadly, the 765 was retired. And the 2716 made great excursion runs. But unfortunately, 2716's flues had expired, and they were close to expiring. Her flue time was close to expiring. And now, but now the engine couldn't run, and the Fort Wayne crew had to decide what to do with both of their 284s. They could either do a full rebuild on the 765 and get a brand new locomotive out of it, or install new flues in 2716 and keep her running for a little bit. In the end, the decision was to rebuild Nickel Plate Road 765. But unfortunately for 2716, the engine was retired, and it looked like the career was over. But she had definitely made some great memories, but we thought that would be her last run. But the 2716 was chose to be rebuilt by the Kentucky Steam Heritage Corporation, and they plan to restore they planned to rebuild 2716 into operating condition. And so, the 2716 was shipped to Kentucky. While everybody rail found this beautiful locomotive being pulled by a diesel, they saw that it was going to be owned by the It will be running on some CSX lines. Once the 2716 got to Kentucky, the rebuild started. the locomotive was taken apart and torn down. But also, some years during Christmas, they decorate it. And with the Santa event, every time in Christmas, they get a lot of pictures of 2716. And nothing was damaged after they took everything down. And after all the Christmas decorations were taken down from 2716, they got back to work and rebuilding the locomotive. The 2716 still needed a few more years to be rebuilt, and they worked so hard, and we haven't heard anything from the 2716 until the Kentucky Steam Heritage Corporation thanked everybody for the flash fundraiser of $10,000 that they have raised. And they announced that 2716's rebuild is close to completion. Now, the 2716 could be returning any day now. And I am very excited to see this beautiful canal return from storage and thunder its way down the tracks towards Virginia. Towards CSX. I am really thankful that the 2716 has made it to preservation era. And I am super excited for the 2716 to return to service. She could be returning any day now. But now, I am super excited for 2716 to return to service. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if y'all want me to... And what are your thoughts on the 2716? Do you think the 2716 is going to be rebuilt returning to service this year? Or are we going to have to wait a few more years? What are your thoughts on the 2716? And also, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want the 2716 to go on a little bit of a tour across the Midwest, leave a comment. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And also, without further ado, just like what Christopher Kovacs would say, but we're doing this. May the Force be with you. We are the Spy Ninjas. And most importantly, keep on steaming. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And since we all love 2716, her rebuild is starting to be completed very soon. See you guys later. And without further ado, let's give a whistle.